transportation is a problem in Fayetteville. If they have to go to Wade Medical or the other clinic on the other side of Spring Lake for a low cost for dental work, they don't have transportation. The city buses don't go in that direction. I'm sorry, my name, and I didn't give my address, 2651 Dumbarton Road, Fayetteville, I'm sorry. But I'm here to advocate for children because I work with children. And I see the hurt, I see the pain. You know that the parents many times cannot afford dental care. Please think about our children. Think about the effects that it will have on this community if you close the dental clinic. Where are they gonna go? To Cape Fear Valley? To the emergency room for a toothache? Taxpayers are still gonna pay for it. So what are we going to do? Close the dental clinic? We're talking about children, not adults. We're talking about our children in the community. Please, let's not close the dental clinic. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our 24th speaker is Brandon Akins.
Good evening, Commissioners.
Good evening.
My name is Brandon Akins. My mailing address is 392 Westfield Drive. My notes written here in a second. At first, I came here just to speak on behalf of the Law Library. I'm a licensed clinical therapist for the state of North Carolina. I'm also the Vice Commander at the American Legion. Within Cumberland County, we have over 45,000 veterans within this area. Some are homeless. Many of them use most of the programs that people came before you guys and spoke about today. For myself personally, I know I can't believe that we're actually at the time that we're actually thinking about closing libraries. A lot of these things are, they're good for economics and resources and things like that. When I first heard about what was going on, I said I want to speak on behalf of the law library. Someone like myself who's, unfortunately in 2015, I started going through a divorce process. And between 2015 and now, I spent over $20,000 in attorney fees. And now I'm forced to represent myself pro se. So a lot of times I come inside the law library, and it's good to have, one of the attendants there, the only one that's there to, here, check out this book right here. This should help you. This should guide you in the right direction. So when I actually think about the law library and the things that it actually does for all the pro se litigants and those who feel like representing themselves, whether it's in civil things or misdemeanor or felonies or whatever it may be, I mean, it's to close something like that down, it's like we're denying them a due process that they're entitled to. We make millions of dollars off of prisoners' profit, millions of dollars off of, of individuals, and at least we can do, we can keep a law library open. But along with that problem, I get that concern, and once everybody else is expressing as well. So I just ask you guys, just use your wisdom that I know you guys have, and just make the right decisions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our 25th speaker is Robert Walls.
Commissioners, fellow residents, my name is Robert Walls. I live on 1436 Valencia Drive, 28303. It's a tough crowd to follow. 24 well-spoken, well-thought-out arguments for a better Cumberland County. The issue that I see, an educated society is always a better society. So keeping the law libraries, the other libraries, all the other programs, if you can, available and accessible to the citizens is only going to benefit this community. What I see currently is mismanagement, long-term, long for this, which led to a budget crisis. I'm not sure, and I hope it's a rhetorical, if everyone's looked at how we got here and how we're going to get past it. Because as a manager, and let me back up really quick, I've spent 25 years defending this country. Since '95, I have been here at BRAC, and I've seen this community grow. I've seen the potential, not only of this county, but the all-American city. We need to do better, and I'm sure most of you have the same interest as me, a productive community that is both educated, civil, and the ability to take care of our own. As Americans, that's what we do. There is no issue here that anyone has suggested that doesn't deserve at least another look. But beyond that, quality of life issues are causing the current budget crisis. I would hope that you would look into those and what causes. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Our 26th and final speaker is David Spurlock.
My name is David Spurlock. I live at 9242 Clerby Drive, Linden, North Carolina, 28356. I'm here tonight to speak on behalf of the dental clinic at the Cumberland County Health Department. As was mentioned by one of the ladies who works there, the people that fall in the cracks. When I lost my job in 2012, I was one of those people. I lost my insurance when I lost my job. My wife, her job did not offer insurance. So we fell through the crack. We didn't qualify for anything through the healthcare marketplace, but we made too much to qualify for Medicaid for ourselves. So we started taking our children to the Cumberland County Dental Clinic. And I have to say that due to the wonderful women who work there, my children love to go to the dentist. I have a 9-year-old daughter who actively wants to go to the dentist. We drive by when I'm sometimes going, I'm getting emotional, I'm sorry. But my daughter, once we pass it, she's like, I want to go to the dentist. When's my next appointment to the dentist? So for her to be like that, it's because of the staff. I mean, how many children do you know who want to go to the dentist?
Or adults.
Yeah. So there's especially children. Like I said, she's 9 years old and she loves to go to the dentist. My son, he doesn't really care about the dentist. He'll go, but thanks to also to the staff, he needs braces, and he was referred to another dentist through them. So if it weren't for them, my son would probably end up not getting braces. Also, my youngest daughter, she enjoys the dentist, and so I just think that as far as pulling the funding from the dental clinic, I think that's a very bad idea. This is something that this community needs. There are some people who are less fortunate than my family is, who have to go to the dental clinic, and it's something that is essential for children. They go to each school and do the screenings for the children at the schools for free. That's something that also I believe this community can't do without. So that's all I really have to say, but thank you for your time, and please reconsider. Thank you.
Thank you. Any no more speakers?
There are no further speakers.
Well, you didn't sign, we had the sign-up sheet. And so if we opened it up to one, we have to open it up to the others. But thank you so very much. You can catch anybody when you do that. But let me take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming out. I think each one of us heard what you had to say. Each one of us will take it into consideration and basically, in their time, make a decision as to this budget. So, like I said, the very first thing, I think always in a democracy, is that people can be heard. And you were heard tonight, and we appreciate you taking that time and that opportunity to come out here and do that. We do have now, and I'll go with the commissioners just to get some kind of consensus, is whether we recess and go up to 564 today, or whether you want to hear from the department heads on our next, before we do that, or so on the commission.
I think we need to go.
Upstairs? All right, well, then I will
Just me.
all right. Nobody else seemed to be saying anything. I will recess this commissioners meeting, and we will reconvene upstairs in 564. And let's see, it's 10 minutes after, so by 8:20.